Hey everybody, Rob here. Been in some deep contemplation here the last, let's say, 12 hours. I made a video yesterday asking people for some help for anything. I didn't even get a phone call. Nothing. So apparently, I'm not supposed to feel anything. Just supposed to shut up and do what the fuck I'm told. I can't even begin to describe to you how I feel right now. Absolute. It's obvious to me that this is not going to go away until the whole root of the problem is finally figured out, situated, discovered, and put on the table. You people think you got the right to set me up, frame me, steal my children from me, rob me. You realize you did set me up. You took my guns, you took my truck, you took every fucking thing I owned. You stole it. Mary Murray, you gave that landlord my brand new F-250 truck with racks and boxes on it. You gave it to him for a supposed back rent of $1,000. But that asshole never even told you that I gave him $1,000 deposit on that house before she so kindly set all those guns, which were hers, in her name, in the windows of the house while I was at work, and called my PO, and the rest is history from there. Butler County POs. Butler County, you are the most crooked, evil, deceitful. From that, my first DUI was Judge Bryden and that horse tooth fuckface DA back there who made that all up when I got beat up at the Candlelight Lounge in Saxonburg, PA. Yeah, I got beat up. I got smacked in the face with a beer mug, got jumped, got rolled over out in the fucking street, and then I woke up in the hospital with fucking DUI papers. And then they came in, they busted my taillights out of my car that was in the parking lot already parked. And then they did it. I didn't have no attorney, no nothing. No, they literally did that to me. First DUI never happened. And then McCune, when she sent the cops after me, when her and I were going through the issues, she called them cops on me when I left there that day. I know it for a fact. That cop come flying up behind me, coming down 68. He was doing a $120. I was doing 55 and a 45, and he caught me. I couldn't even tell you how fast he was going. But he said I crossed the fog line, and that's why he pulled me over, which is fucking bullshit, and you know it, McCune, because that fucking video never showed my tire touching a fucking fog line. You fucking dismissed that fucking court hearing. I never got to cross-examine that cop. I never got to watch the video with that cop present. And then you still gave me Ooh. You people are the most corrupt, evil, disgusting. All I can say is, when you set me up on that Megan's Law, and then Obama passed that, tried to take that sentence that I did and turn it me into a lifetime, and you started chasing me down like some fucking animal and embezzled thousands of dollars out of me and kept me in fucking jail. I don't know where to turn to, because as far as I'm concerned, the whole fucking state government in Pennsylvania is nothing but a bunch of thieving bastards. You're so corrupt because all that titty porn disappeared on all them judges' computers. This Fetterman and this judge. Oh man, y'all ought to go do yourselves a favor and do some research on the Pennsylvania Constitution and the idiots that are supposedly in Harrisburg running this shit show. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, these cops and these POs and these judges, that they are no better than Adolf Hitler thought. Period. And that judge, she makes sure everybody crosses the T's and dots the I's. And when it comes to them fines, that's all. It's all about this. It's all money. That they print out of nothing and charge us interest on. How the fuck does that work? And then all the fines and court costs for all the bullshit shit you put me through is on my record, so I can't get a fucking dime. Not that I would ever think of asking one of you fucking pieces of shit. I'm telling everybody right now, I don't feel safe for my life in this town. The Freemasons here, I'm a marked man. I am a marked man. I'm telling you, I'm afraid to go out of my house because everywhere I go, the looks and the shit that when you're empathic like I am, the shit you hear, the frequencies, I just turn the radios on. Every time one of them trucks rolls by, they change the frequency. They think I'm fucking stupid, but I can hear them. And the fucking radios are picking them up now. They've tried to. There's other shit that they've done to me. And black magic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your warning right now. If they'll do this to me openly, you think they're going to stop when it comes to you? Them guillotines they got sitting around out there, they just didn't buy them for ball to sit on. I'm sorry, Ernie. I know, man. It's eating me up. It really is, man. But because I got to sit here and wallow in the shit that they left me with. They created this shit. They treat me like I'm some kind of fucking animal. Like I'm the monster. But I'm telling you, 95% of the shit that's on my fucking criminal record was fabricated bullshit by the Freemasonic Temple in this fucking town. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why we allow this. Why do we allow these men to meet in secret? I don't trust not a one of them. Yeah, you are right, Ernie. Definitely. For sure. And this has been an ever ongoing fiasco for millennia now. Millennium. It's the same shit over and over and over again. And I had enough of it. I got him out of me. It took everything I had, but I go back and watch a few videos back, Ernie. I put a demon in the TV here, man. I saged the house and set a trap for him. And boom, me and the team got him and put him in a vacuum tube in the TV. So ever since I told him that I had his bioch, and my team hauled him off out of here, out of the vacuum. They've been hot on my ass, man. I mean, you wouldn't believe. My Uncle Mike set me up. My own uncle, that I went up there out of kindness of my heart to help him put his furnace in his thing. Put something on me to get me into a blackout and drugged me down the street 3 blocks and has had me start cussing out this dude that I never met this dude before in my life. I have no idea who this motherfucker even is. I don't even know. Why would I be down here cussing this dude out if it wasn't for my Uncle Mike? If that dude, my Uncle Mike, wouldn't have took me by the hand and walked me down to the street and said, there he is, there he is. And I'm telling you, there was only 12 beers missing out of the case and the whole day. We started that project at 10, and this was at 6 at night. So from 10 to 6, 8 hours, I had 6 beers and 2 beers at the bar and 8 chicken wings. How the fuck did I not know getting from the house all the way down to this dude's house? And why would I go down there? I don't know this motherfucker from Adam. Why am I cussing him out, Uncle Mike? Why am I there? I'm telling you, everybody, black magic is a real thing. The Freemasons use it openly. You just don't know it. That courthouse is a revolving door. It's a constant siphon. They're extorting you for every frickin' penny you have. Then you got the feds on the other side taxing you on your taxed money already, paying a tax on a. My whole life, none of this made any sense. As I sat in that jail cell for all them years, well, some stranger, well, not my stranger, my aunt raised my first two sons. Right. I agree. I really do. Yeah, I don't know. It's absolutely mind-boggling why I would be down the street cussing this guy out for no reason whatsoever. I never met the dude in my life before. The only thing I knew about the dude was my Uncle Mike was priming my ear about him for like 3 months. That Uncle Mike was getting beat up and pushed down and all this. So he was working me. He the whole time. He got me up there, and boom, he pulled a spell on me. I got you out of me, didn't I? You wasn't expecting that, did you? Everybody gone. You still there, E? Hello? I guess it's just me. I was definitely there. There's no doubt about that. Okay, folks. I don't know what to do. This is probably going to be the last time you see me for a while. I have no idea what to do or where to go or what to do. All I know is I'm in between a rock and a hard spot again. And the phone ain't ringing for no work, so I'm not kissing anybody's ass anymore. I can't understand why all them DJs out there that I supported and just shared their music and made videos and just, got into the scene and helped them so much. I can't believe one of them won't throw a bone to me. My own son that I sold all my equipment for to buy him his studio so we could make music together turned on me. So I don't even know what to do anymore, Ern. I don't know, man. All I know is there's been some really shady, nefarious shit going on in my life, man. And yeah, I have to, man. He brought me here. He's exposing this for a reason. I mean, this isn't my idea. He's forcing this into my life, man. He's forcing me to he wants to know why these men did what they did to me. Why did they set me up? Why have they constantly? I am so afraid of them. I don't even want to go outside here. The tandem trucks, it's not only that, but the state police here. I had one undercover cop one time come over and cross the double yellow line and almost run me off the road. So I can't even. I don't know. I don't know where to turn. Because I surely not safe. And every U.S. Marshal, they chased me down like an animal here, man. They hunted me like an animal. They ping your phone. You wouldn't believe this. I know what it feels like to have 8 SWAT dots on your chest. So yeah, it's not a pretty feeling. I agree. Same here. I have no control of it, man. I get, he tells me what to do, and if I don't do it, then he makes my life freaking miserable. So maybe this is part of my atonement here is finally speaking up and putting it out there because they've gotten away with the harassment and the mutilate. What do they call it? Manipulating. They've been manipulating me my whole life, making me look like the bad guy. I mean, I had such a horrible upbringing. I mean, I can't blame it on my parents, but yeah, they knew what was in here before I was even born. I believe. I really, no question in my mind that they knew who I was before I was ever put in here. So, because there's just no coincidences on what they've what has transpired, when it's transpired, how it's transpired, the people pushing the transparency that you can't see. It's been quite a journey. It really has. I mean, and it took me, up until the time I had my royal awakening when I left my body that time. I knew that there was extraterrestrials, and I had been having contact, and there was a reason for it. And then when I heard dubstep for the first time, and my knees buckled when I heard that first thing. Yeah, ain't there something about like 850 million or something a year, something like that? Is what I was just looking into that not too long ago. I ain't listened to him for a while since when DJ and HC were going at it back in what 2016. Yeah, like I said, I heard it's 800 million or something, or 8 million, or it's some extravagant number. It's absolutely mind-boggling that you know it's funny when it come to find out that Justine Maxwell's sister is in charge of the Amber Alert system here in the States. So I, there's no freaking way that's not a coincidence. I mean, come on now. Well, look at the flight logs. Now they're starting to say the flight logs are coming. The flight logs are coming. It don't matter at this point because everyone's guilty because they've been covering for them no matter what, and most of them are already convicted, but they're not on the put they're not. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I don't find it hard to believe after what that demon that I captured was doing. It was there's some pretty sick shit. I mean, they take it to the step where it's torture and blood drinking and murder and mutilation, and it's absolutely mind-boggling. I must have lost you, but yeah, the children that are being trafficked right now. I saw a video the other day on the IG where they come across this young Mexican man with no woman around with a small 2-year-old baby who's all drugged up. He didn't even know when it was born or anything. And they let the dude walk away with the little baby. He couldn't have been two. He was all doped up. What the hell kind of government? I mean, I, I mm-mm-mm. First fight I got into when I had my ear bit off was I was playing kickball at a party with a bunch of little kids, and this drunken bastard come over and kicked the kickball. Yeah, I don't, if they're still in denial at this point, that they're a part of it because you can't not be that blind and deaf to not see what's going on in this country. I mean, if you're pretending like you're stupid and you're just ignorant, then that's there's no excuse for that. Period. With this kind of technology we have nowadays. Correct, right? Exactly. You're still there. They wiped the board. It says I got nobody watching, no thumbs up, no nothing now, and you're still there. So it's quite interesting. So yeah, if you can, start recording this video or something, or download it as soon as we're done or whatever, and if you can share it, start sharing my stuff around, man. I'm not looking to rule anybody, man. I just want justice, and I want to be the one enlightening, showing people the truth because I am walking truth. I am. It's period. I don't care what anybody says. If you don't like me, fuck off. Get in line. I'm tired of sucking fucking hind tit. Yeah. Yep. We are in the same category, my friend. Non-shareable. For sure. Unfortunately, I just, I used to have a lot of friends and was the talk of the life of the party. Everybody knows I was just a drunk trying to have a good time, a clown. I never really wanted to hurt anybody. I never intentionally set out to hurt anybody, but there was a lot of shit that happened to me when I was younger, man. They came from all over the world to try me, dude. Let me tell you. Before I was 18, I was probably in 25 fights. It had to be something like that. Yeah, man, they come from all over the place, man. I got sucker punched more times than you could whistle Dixie. I mean, when I got my ear bit off, I've had my jaw broke in 3 places. I've been hit with a crescent wrench, baseball bat, tire iron, beer mug, beer bottles, anything anybody could pick up at the time. I'm still standing, you. I'm still standing. And now I know. I fucking know without a doubt what happened and why it happened. But there's still a few other details that need to be worked out yet. But yeah, I'm on the right track. I mean, I've done so much meditation and I've cleared so much wreckage. Ooh, man, I'm telling you, I cleared some serious wreckage, man. My whole family, my upbringing, my dad was a drunken, abusive, beat the shit out of me, my mother, my kids, or my brother and sister, and his aunts, his brothers and sisters protected him. He never did a day in jail. He did shit 25 times worse than I ever did. Exactly, bro. Exactly, man. Yeah, because I wasn't getting anywhere, but deeper and deeper and deeper in depression. They was pushing me so they had me so fucking convinced I was a no good, dirty, rotten that I didn't even when I sat there in jail for that times, and I never got one card from no family member other than my aunt Joyce who was taking care of my kids. I never got a phone call, a card, and from my own father, mother, sister, brother, nothing. Nothing from any family. That whole 6 years I sat in that joint for shit I never even did. It's a hard pill to swallow, bro. Hard, man. And then after I did all that time and got out and did all the other bullshit that the state required of me, Obama went ahead and tried to make me a lifetime, and the U.S. Marshals came after me like you wouldn't believe, man. They arrested me 3 freaking times because I wouldn't sign their fucking paperwork anymore. I can't even tell you how many thousands of dollars I had to pay attorneys to get me out of jail down there because they were violating my rights. It's absolutely mind-boggling what these people got away with me. And then my whole family thinks I'm a fucking monster. I'm some kind of a fucking monster. But I'm the victim in this motherfucker. I've been getting fucking hassled and manipulated my whole fucking life by this fucking a demonic. Yep, you can, man. That's how they thrive. They supercharge it. And I'm telling you, they can put other deities and entities in you without you knowing it. When you see that video I made of that demon in the TV, you'll see exactly what he's capable of putting in you, and you won't know it's in you, especially if you're on the booze. If you're boozing real heavy or on the pills, you'll never even know it, man. You'll have a demon in you telling you what to do, and you won't know it. I'm telling you, they will. The technology that's in this lighthouse is absolutely mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. Yeah. That's what, hey, when Obama killed the Smith-Mundt Act back in, what was it, 06 or whenever it was, and it's allowed the CIA and FBI and all them other fucking circle jerk fucking clowns start making up shit however they felt. The Iraq war, all that, man, the gas mask, it's the amount of bullshit they fed to the American people in the last 20 fucking years is absolutely fucking mind-boggling to me. If just for that reason alone, I think they all need hung up. But that's just that's not even the tip of the iceberg, E. All the shit that these sons of a bitches done. I mean, they've polluted every creek in the field, every GMO. They're absolutely destroyed. They destroyed the American economy in 1913 when they gave up the gold standard after they sunk the Titanic with all the bankers on it. Anyway, I don't know where to go or what to do. All I can tell you is that the frequencies that are coming in right now on this planet are absolutely, for me, are very intense and very prevalent. I don't know. I don't know if the governor will see this. I don't know who's out there listening in the government that actually still cares about the Constitution or humanity or any kind of a decent human being that could, actually help a soul in need like I am right now. That's what's needed. Yeah, you're right, E. There is comfort in that because there's no doubt in my mind now. Yeah, it does give me comfort because that I am the Creator has been quite honest with me. So, yeah, I know it's absolutely mind-boggling. Come on, Chris, I'll let you out. What, sweetie? Oh, man. Yeah, there is great comfort in that. Especially with me when I'm very empathic, and my spiritual awakening involved seeing energy that's only seen by the angels. You know what I mean? I can see the energy around avatars and, oh, excuse me, auras, and very telepathic. I mean, if I could get somebody that's on my frequency, we could communicate and never even speak a word. So. All righty. I appreciate that, man, because I don't know what to do, man. It's good to have somebody I could talk to, because I can't talk to nobody in my family. Yeah, I mean, my boys are they think I'm the disappointment to them. So my boys, they love me. Don't get me wrong, and they support me, but they don't have great confidence in me because of all this shit that I've been through. So that they tend to feel they feed with the piranhas that are always trying to tear me down and make me look like a moron. So instead of standing up and defending me, they'll get in with the guppies. It's kind of sad, but I love them to death, man. And the state stole my other two kids. I still got two boys out there, Brian and Owen. Brian's in Florida, as far as I know, and his mother just died. She OD'd. I had to send them my signature so they could burn her, because she was still married to me. She set me up, put me in jail, she used the probation to do it. The terrorism that happened to me in that Butler County courthouse up there is absolutely mind-boggling. I could write 20 books on it. I mean, that's what I should do. I should start a series on the Butler County courthouse, the charades of the Captain Chaos and the Clowns show. And what they did to me over there, man, and that jail, the Gigliotti, when he was a warden down there. Oh, that's sad, E. Sad, man. I hope he wakes up to that. That's not a good place to be. I had my bout with that way back in the 80s. I'm glad I don't fuck with it no more. It almost killed me, too. I pray for him, man. I hope everything turns out all right. I tell you what, that shit takes you places where you never even imagined existed. And if you're in active addiction and you like to go to them places, it's a hard fucking way to find your way back out of there, man. I've had an addiction to pills. I was on the pain pills because I had 3 herniated discs and what do they call it? Protrusion. And sciatic. My back's so fucked up from 50 fucking years of construction. Yeah, now I got the diabetes. There were all kind of videos about diabetes today. It was funny. Oh, man. I don't know what to do, E. I mean, Hitler made his rise. I've been studying how he did it. I can't go about it like that. I'm too honest. But the people need to know that we're under attack, man. Something needs to be done. Something needs to be said, because if all these refugees, the ones that are like 18 to 25, 30 age with no wife and kids, with the military crew cuts all standing around on the corners all over the big cities right now, that's kind of strange. You would think there would be a great need for some housing in the country right now, but no, there ain't no work in the housing. That's for damn sure. I got my card for that. It helps with my anxiety big time, especially in stressful situations like this where I'm completely broke. I got a court hearing tomorrow. I have no attorney. I got no gas to even get to the court. I'm just like, I am freaking stressed to the max, man. I got no money, and my landlord just threw me out of his shop up there because I owe him $100. He freaked out on me like, it's clean your shop, clean your yard. I'm like, who the fuck am I? It's just another pile on. Might as well get everybody pile on, man. I'll be your fucking plate. You can throw all your shit on me because you've been doing it my whole life. So why change now? I agree. I agree. They've made everything so freaking, they call it smart and luxurious, but as far as I'm concerned, as soon as it breaks, you're stupid because you can't fix it and it's going to cost you a lot to get it fixed. If they will even let you fix it yourself, the way John Deere and the rest of these maniacs are going, saying that only our mechanics can work on our vehicles, you know what I mean? So it's a goddamn, exactly. Hey, what do you do? What are we going to do, man? I'm looking for some answers, man. I really am. Anybody want to join the conversation, man, please feel free. Join right in. Where do we go? What do we do? I mean, at this point, there's no jury in my head that would not convict and terminate the entire lot of them. We got a bunch of liberal, dudes with chicks with dicks and it's just fucking crazy, man. The frequencies that they're throwing through them towers, folks, are really going berserk with these people, man. Them towers, they ain't just for catching cell phones. They can do all kinds of shit. They're pushing that metal, that aluminum, whatever's in that shit they're dropping on us, and they're pushing it with them towers. People, when are they going to wake up? I don't know. I wish they could just everybody in the world could see just one experience I had. If you could just see one experience that I had with them, it would blow your mind. But I don't have that ability to tell them to do anything, as far as I know, because I've been telling them to land for the last couple of years, so they just won't land. I don't know what else to do. I know one thing: some kind of mediation needs to happen between the light forces and the dark forces on this planet before some serious shit turns off, man. It's just the tension's so thick, and I can't even describe it. The tension and the frequencies that I feel are just so thick. It's mind-boggling. I don't even. I mean, I can't drink enough water. It's mind-boggling. I just don't. I talked to a guy, an attorney. One attorney. I called 20 attorneys. One of them actually called me back. He said it's not going to be cheap. I'm not in town. He says I'll do some research into it, see where we're at, and I'll let you know what's going to cost you. So I've had prices all the way from 7,500 all the way up to 15 G's already, just to handle a terroristic threat and a harassment charge and a resisting arrest. So they're not playing. They're trying to use that criminal record that they pushed on me to amplify my record score to shoot me through the fucking moon. So I can't accept anything from them until the rest of this truth comes out, because Pennsylvania, it's sad to say, but it's fucking completely and utterly corrupt with demon rats. So there's no other way to put it. Cool. Cool, E. All right. Folks, I'm going to try to figure out how to, I'm going to do an Instagram live. I'm going to try to figure out where I can get a PayPal and my Cash App on there and see maybe if I can't get some donations or something to help me out. Because I've been in jail for a week. It's snowing, freezing out. I got a little plaster job I could go do, but it's an hour and a half away, and I ain't got no gas to get there. So I'm kind of stuck. But I want to wish everybody much love, many blessings. Know that I'm fighting for you. I'm fighting my ass off for you guys. I'm fighting my ass off for my thing. The stuff I had to go through to even be here was mind-boggling. I got my crime back. I got my credentials back. But they tried to take my crown and take, shit that ain't theirs. But I'm back, so we're gonna have to just see where it goes, man. I know without a doubt that they've guided me here, so I know hopefully. Oh, I feel you there, E. You are so right, man. And don't worry, they'll never get me to stop. I'll never quit. Never. Ever, 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 ever. I got so much love for the Creator and my brothers and sisters that are awake. And even the ones that ain't awake, but I don't even know. I don't even know if there's. It's so hard, man. They attacked me so hard, so it's so hard for me to remember anymore. But I'm trying. But I love you all, man. I really do. So just know I'm still battling for you, and I'll never quit. Much love and many blessings to you guys. Thanks.